It's insane how sometimes just one word can change everything. Think about it. One word can end an argument. One word can start a fight. One word can break a heart. And one word can make you laugh so hard you cry. Words have that kind of power. But when it's just one word, that's when the chaos really begins. Because one word can carry 1,000 meanings depending on how it's said, who says it, and when it's dropped. You know those conversations where you're waiting for a full explanation? A long answer? Something clear? And all you get back is one single word. When your brain decides to go on a roller coaster ride, filling in every gap with the worst possible scenarios. Imagine texting someone something vulnerable, like, "Hey, I really like you. I think we should hang out sometime." And all they reply with is, "K." Just that. Not okay. Not sounds good. Just K. That one letter, that one syllable, and suddenly you're pacing around your room, analyzing every mistake you've ever made. K isn't just a word, it's a weapon. It's cold, it's dismissive, and it has the emotional impact of a nuclear bomb. K is the final boss of passive-aggressive replies. You'd almost prefer no response at all, because at least silence leaves hope. But K? K is silence with a smirk. And it's not just K. There are so many words that do this. Take fine. You know exactly what I mean. Nobody in the history of humanity has ever said fine when they were actually fine. Fine is the red flashing alarm that something is deeply, horribly wrong. And yet, we all keep saying it. Are you mad? I'm fine. Lies. All lies. Fine is the one word that has started more wars and relationships than any other. You hear fine and you immediately start mentally digging your grave because you know it is about to get ugly. Then there's wow. Now, wow can mean a million different things depending on tone. Sometimes it's amazement, like wow, you did an amazing job. But other times, oh, you know the other times, it's pure sarcasm. Someone hits you with that flat wow, and suddenly you feel like you've committed a federal crime. That's the problem with one word. It's never really just one word. It's a puzzle, a code, a whole hidden message packed into a single sound. And let's not pretend bro doesn't belong on this list. Because bro can mean everything from I love you to I will fight you right here in this parking lot. If your friend texts you bro, no context, just bro, your brain has to play detective. Is this good news? Bad news? Did they crash the car? Did they win the lottery? Did they just see something unbelievable? You don't know. All you know is that bro is the verbal equivalent of suspense music in a movie. One of the worst offenders. Whatever, because whatever isn't just a word, it's the sound of someone giving up on you. It's the ultimate shutdown. Whatever doesn't just end the conversation, it ends your confidence, your argument, and maybe even your will to live. Someone says whatever, and you instantly replay the entire conversation in your head, trying to figure out where it all went wrong. And the worst part is, you can't argue with whatever. You can scream, you can explain, you can cry, but whatever has already sealed the coffin. Game over. But here's the wild thing. one word can also flip everything in a good way. Imagine stressing all day about whether you got that job, and the email comes in. You open it, and all it says at the top is, "Congratulations." That one word instantly changes your life. It's hope. It's relief. It's proof that one word doesn't just destroy, it can build. Or when someone you care about looks you in the eyes and just says, "Stay." Nothing else. Not a speech, not an explanation, just stay. And in that moment, you'd stay forever. And don't even get me started on the word yes, because yes is the word that moves mountains. Yes is proposals, opportunities, adventures, risks. Yes is the word that starts new chapters. But of course, there's the other side, the dreaded no. The word that stops you in your tracks, that shuts doors, that makes your stomach drop. And the thing is, you usually remember those no's longer than the yeses. That's the dark side of one word, it sticks. It burns into your memory, and years later, you still hear it echoing. Think about arguments. Sometimes one word is all it takes to light the fuse. One word shouted across a room. One word muttered under someone's breath, and boom, it's chaos. It's shouting, it's slammed doors, it's silent treatments. And later, when you try to figure out what started it, you realize it wasn't the whole paragraph, it wasn't the explanation, it was that one word, that one sharp, careless, brutal word. But here's the twist. One word can save you too. Picture this. You're at your lowest. Everything feels impossible. And then someone looks at you and says, "Believe just that." And somehow, it's enough to pull you back. Or you're spiraling in self-doubt, and your best friend just says, "Proud." And suddenly, you breathe again. That's the thing about words. They're tiny, but they're explosive. And when it's just one word, it hits even harder because your brain can't stop turning it over and over, searching for meaning. And let's be real. Some of the funniest moments in life are also just one word. You know when your friend trips in public and all you say is "brr"? That's comedy gold. No monologue needed, no explanation required. One word and the whole group is crying with laughter. Or when you're gaming and your teammate makes the dumbest play imaginable. And all you type in the chat is "why." That single word carries more rage than 1,000 paragraphs. That's the beauty of one word dit's compact chaos. And then there are those moments when one word is all you need, because the silence around it does the rest. Someone whispers, "Run." That's it. Just one word, and your heart is pounding out of your chest. Because suddenly, everything's urgent. Or someone says, "Gone." And suddenly the world feels heavier. That's the scariest part about one word. It leaves space. It forces your mind to fill in the blanks, and usually your mind goes straight to the darkest, wildest places. But the truth is, that's why we're obsessed with them. Because one word doesn't just end conversations, it starts them. It keeps us thinking, guessing, analyzing. It's mystery wrapped in simplicity. And the next time you catch yourself overthinking a single text, remember this: you're not crazy. One word has always had the power to shake us to our core. So here, S, what I want to know. What S, the one word that S changed everything for you? Maybe it was a yes. Maybe it was a no. Maybe it was that dreaded K. Drop it in the comments, because I promise you, everyone has one. And if you felt this deep, if you've ever had your entire mood ruined or saved by just one word, smash that like button. Hit subscribe and share this with someone who knows the power of a single word. Because sometimes, one word is all it takes.